Good rainy afternoon, my friends. It's Monday, the day after Easter. I hope you're all having a good morning so far. It's very windy, very rainy. Kind of poetic, but also kind of scary. So today we're going to do a breath practice. So we'll take 3 different breath techniques, 3 different pranayamas, not alternate nostril and not Dirghasvasana, the 3-part breath. We'll take 3 different breaths and we'll do them in 3 different positions. So the first one we'll take from the knees, and I have a blanket right underneath my knees so that it doesn't start to bother them, and sit on the backs of your feet in thunderbolt pose. Bring the thighs and the knees close together. There's always hero's pose if you like, the feet outside your glutes, knees together. And hero's pose looks like this, with your feet outside your glutes. I prefer thunderbolt with my feet and my thighs together. It's a safer position for your knees. So from here we'll start first with Ujjayi Pranayama, which is the breath that we use in Vinyasa Yoga. So Ujjayi Pranayama means victorious breath, right? But there's a couple of things to Ujjayi Pranayama. So the breath is taken in and out through the nose, and there's a sound to Ujjayi Pranayama. So it's the sound we make if we were going to fog up our glasses, but with the mouth closed. So the sound is like this. I don't know if you can hear my Ujjayi Pranayama, but I'm doing the ocean breath. And I'm going to continue to talk. You continue to do the breath. Don't stop the breathing. And it's very important in your breath technique to let the eyes soften and close. Let the forehead soften. Soften the jaw, soften the tongue. And let the chin just delicately, very small, tip towards the chest so that the back of the neck is long. Don't squeeze the chin to the chest. It's a very small movement. And then on your next exhale, as you release the breath, pull the belly button to the spine and the abdominal muscles below the belly button to the spine. Keep them there as you do the rest of the breathing. So in a sense, lifting up your pelvic floor. This is your root lock, your Mula Bandha. And you can keep this root lock, this abdominal engagement, and still breathe. And just some refinement cues in Ujjayi Pranayama. You want to feel like the breath is in a loop, so you fill your body all the way to the lowest lobes of the lungs, and release the breath. All the way out. And that there's no turnaround time at the end of the inhale or at the end of the exhale. It just loops right into the next piece. And try to count your inhale and equalize your exhale to the inhale. So most days my inhale is for count of 8, so I want my exhale to be a count of 8. Keep shoulders soft, throat, jaw, tongue soft, forehead soft, and just allow yourself to indulge in your thoughts during your breath practice. Now from here, changing your posture. So instead of being on the knees, we'll go to a different breath technique, but we'll come into a seated posture for this breath technique. I'm going to stay up on my blanket, but if you have a yoga block and you would prefer to sit up on the yoga block, you can sit up on the yoga block. That would just bring you up a little bit higher so your knees can be below your hips. So I'll do it with the block now instead of the blanket. And then bring your feet so that your heels are in front of each other. Not necessarily what the kids call crisscross applesauce or that version of Sukhasana. We'll take a little bit of a more broadened position. So the feet are right in a line with one another. Pull the belly button in on your exhale and the muscles below it so you feel your root lock, your Mula Bandha engaged. Now from here we're going to take Surya Vedana Pranayama, which is going to seem similar to alternate nostril breath, only Surya Vedana Pranayama is the breath of the sun. Being as there is no sunlight today, I figured our breath could bring the sunlight. Let me just show you a picture of what the breath is doing with my legs. So it's heel in front of heel. This is called Siddhasana. So instead of Sukhasana, where the feet are tucked underneath you, Siddhasana has it heel in front of heel. Now I'm going to put it back up. So we'll take Surya Vedana Pranayama. That is the breath of the sun. So you're going to take your thumb and your ring finger. Your thumb controls the right nostril, ring finger controls the left nostril. Now, for Surya Vedana Pranayama, all the inhales are through the right nostril, all the exhales are through the left. So inhale through the right, exhale left. Keep the abdominal muscles engaged as you breathe. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale right. Exhale left. And continue back and forth in that pattern. So same thing here in this breath technique. Tongue soft, jaw soft, throat soft. And there is no ocean sound to this breath here. You don't have the lock in your throat. There's no sound to it. Spine is long into the crown of your head. Back is broad. Abs engaged. Continue going back and forth between right and left nostril. And meter it out so that it's the same 8 and 8. The inhale is the same as the exhale. You want to make sure the breath gets deep down into the lowest lobes of your lungs. Continuing to work your breath so that you can feel yourself falling deep inside yourself, deep into your own thoughts, away from flight or fight and into rest and digest. A really good way of nourishing the soul, releasing stress and anxiety, clearing the mind, coming back to our center, relieving any unnecessary stress. And then after your next round, just place both hands onto the knees. And then we'll take one more posture and one more breath technique. So from Thunderbolt to Siddhasana, from Siddhasana, we'll take Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle. So we're going to lie down on our backs. We're going to bring our feet together and let the knees flop open wide. Now, from here, take one hand over the belly and one hand over the heart, or both arms on the floor with the palms face up. I prefer to keep my arms on the floor with the palms face up. We're going to do a breath technique called Viloma. Now, Viloma is going to be a 3-part inhale and then a full long exhale. So, take an inhale for 3 counts. Hold the breath, inhale 3 more. Inhale 3 more. Long exhale through the nose. Inhale for 3. Inhale 3 more. Inhale 3 more. Long exhale. Filling the lower part of the lungs for 3. Middle. Upper. Long exhale. And there's no Ujjayi Pranayama sound here. It's just soft breathing. Inhale for 3. Add 3 more. Add 3 more. And release. Inhale for 3. 3 more. 3 more. And release. Inhale for 3. 3 more. 3 more. Long release. One last time. Inhale for 3. 3 more. 3 more. Long release. Now just pausing here in this posture for a moment. Sensing what your thoughts feel like, what your body feels like. Then slowly roll over to your right side. Use your arms to push your way back up to a seated pose. And just take a moment to take stock of how you feel. Maybe you feel a little bit more refreshed. Maybe you feel a little bit more ready to take a nap. Maybe your mind feels clearer. Maybe you have some questions. Remember, deep inside each one of us, our breath has the answer. So, when questions come up during your breath work, look inside for the answer from within. Your breath is synonymous with your intuitive voice. They are one and the same. And I hope this practice was calming, stress relieving, and maybe brought you a new sense of like, a couple new breath techniques for me to play with in these difficult times. From the center of my breath to the center of your breath. Namaste.